I need an energy drink. I need it. We're live. Fox Sports Gambler presented by Cure. No, I'm an idiot. WinDailySports.com. What am I doing? Woo! It's been a long day.
I was waiting for that one. I was waiting for that one.
It's been a long day, man.
I'm posting it in Discord now too.
That's good. We're live. WinDailySports.com. Yes, you can go into the Discord, by the way, and check out anything you can, like picks that Ghost have. Or if you have lineup questions, Ghost is always there for you. Ghost is always there for me, and he's always there for you. So you can check out the Discord chat as well to get some of Ghost play. Just, how you doing, man? Like, how you doing?
It's almost Friday. It's been a long week. And it's the NFL draft tonight, so we got a lot of action on the table tonight. A lot.
We do. And guess what? We have a lot of action here going on at WinDailySports.com because we're doing an NFL draft live stream, which, by the way, I mean, I don't know if you saw all of it. We have a huge guest list. Are you going to be on it?
I may or may not make an appearance. You guys got to tune in to see if
I
have a well, no, I don't want to give it away. Like, I may or may not one. So, if you want a Thursdays,
if you don't show up, I'm gonna go to Canada. I'm gonna find a way to get into Canada. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. All right,
we're gonna have a Thursdays edition of me ripping on Mac Jones. So we'll see how many. Yes. Depends. I actually have to text Sia, which actually you just reminded me. I'm a terrible friend. Sorry, Sia, if you're listening. My bad.
Jesus.
I forgot to text Sia what time I'm gonna come on. So I guess it's just gonna be like, hey guys, what's up? And I'm just gonna pop on.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna join the lobby
with a beer in hand.
I'm actually gonna log in with the admin account too, so that like I could join the stream myself.
That's amazing.
And I'm just gonna pop in mid conversation, and if I'm quite a few deep, then we're gonna go straight to Mac Jones. We're just gonna talk about Mac Jones and how Kyle Trask is a better quarterback. But that's it. I know Aaron Rodgers. Before I see Jimmy's comment, Aaron Rodgers is not going to New England because he doesn't want to go to the AFC.
Jeez. Good.
You want to stay in the NFC.
Yes, we do.
If you're going to the AFC, obviously you have to deal with this guy called Patrick Mahomes.
Who?
He's pretty good. He's half decent.
Never heard of him.
Lamar's there. Josh Allen is there.
Who's that? Who? What?
I'm not a Baker guy, but the Browns, everyone around Baker is legit. Baking. So I actually do like baking too. So
I like eating the things that people bake. I don't really bake.
Yeah, I like both. I like both. I like both. So but yeah, anyways, the Browns are legit.
I love you, FanDuelers. By the way, I just want to make sure we know we love FanDuelers too. We love FanDuel.
I'm a big FanDuel guy.
We're all DFS. I just do it because we can't. It's hard to switch between two, so I just do one.
Yeah.
So we love FanDuel. Bengals fan. Ooh, that stinks. It's unfortunate.
I'm a Bengals supporter. I'll put it that way.
Nice. I'm an Eagles fan, so it's not like it's any better for me.
I'm a big Joe Burrow guy, and I can't wait to see him with Jamar Chase. It's gonna be nuts. But anyways,
I'm a big don't do whatever the Eagles do kind of guy.
Really that too.
Like if Howie Roseman had a DFS lineup, I do the complete opposite of all of it. So that's probably what I would do. But let's get into the DFS slate because anything that you do, well, it's been pretty good. So let's continue that here. Good positive vibes going. But as we get, and look, I just talked about this slate on my show today. Holy hell, this is disgusting. This is the grossest shit. And sorry for the language. I should probably say explicit. Like we don't curse here. It's disgusting though. It warrants it. This is gross.
It's bad, but I'm pretty dialed into this slate. I'm pretty dialed into this one. So
of course you are.
I gotta say, I'm feeling confident about this one.
Nice. So what game? There has to be a game or two then, right? It's probably not. There's probably a game or two that you're feeling confident in. I'm assuming.
I got a Fab Five actually today. We're gonna put 5 guys in the court.
Damn.
Today.
Okay, let's do it then.
We're gonna do that. So
I'm all for that.
We'll start at the top of the pricing grid. We're gonna put Curry in right away.
Okay.
So we're going to start with Steph. Then we're going to go to Kevin Durant. We're going to go to Kevin Durant at the power forward position.
How far down? Oh, 8,500 still? Damn.
Then we're going to go to, who did I put? Willie Hernan Gomez at 41.
Whoa.
41.
Oh,
41. Willie, yeah. Willie Hernan Gomez. O'Shea Brissett at 53. 53.
Whoa.
Yeah, 53. 68 on FanDuel, 53.
Boom.
And then, so the fifth spot, I posted this really early. So this is when I knew I was dialed in. My lineup hasn't changed since noon.
Damn.
So this is where the last spot, I'll leave it up to you guys. You can go one of Jalen Brunson or Trey Burke or Tim Hardaway Jr., or you can go to Brooklyn and go with Mike James or Tyler Johnson. That's going to be the Fab Five. So I'm giving four. These guys are 100% of my lineup. These four that are on the screen right now. And then the fifth spot, you guys can you guys can. Wow, I was about to say decide and choose in one word. Wow.
To choose.
I haven't even started drinking yet, and Thirsty Thursday is already getting lit. All right,
you can decide.
Yeah, you can choose which fifth player you want to choose with. You go Jalen Brunson or Trey Burke or Tim Hardaway Jr. I'm okay with any one of the three. No Luka. I'm not playing Porzingis, by the way. We're just gonna get that out there. Please don't send lineups with Porzingis. I'm not playing KP tonight, so that's gonna get an automatic no for me. Not saying he's a bad play. I never play him.
Kicked out of the chat.
I'm not playing him, so it's gonna be a no for me. Nice. But Brunson, Trey Burke, or Tim Hardaway Jr., or you go to the Brooklyn side and you go Mike James or Tyler Johnson.
Nice.
That would be. So I'm giving you 5 names for the fifth spot. Like that. That's as Fab Five as it gets. Like I really tried. I really thought this one through before coming on.
So it seems like Curry and Durant probably the highest you're going to go here. In terms of pricing, those are the two high.
You can fit another stud without giving too much away. You can fit another stud. You can go all the way up to Giannis or Jokic.
It sounds like you're about to give it all away.
Yeah, so you can fit another guy in there.
Can you really?
You can.
Oh,
it's Dwight, but you could make it happen. It's Dwight. It's Dwight like a tiger, but you could fit it.
Did you just do an Austin Powers reference?
Yeah, you can make it work. You can make it work. But
would it be Jokic though, or
it would? And man, it's tough. I really like Giannis in the spot, mainly because everybody's fitting this Milwaukee Houston game. They're scared of the 13-point spread. It took Giannis all of 24 minutes to drop 60 DK on Philadelphia. Sorry for bringing that up.
But it could definitely happen to Houston as well, though. Yeah.
If he could do it against Philadelphia, okay, granted there was no Joel Embiid, but who does Houston have that's equivalent?
At least there's Dwight Howard there.
It's pretty much the same scenario to me. If anything, it's a faster paced game. So 24 minutes it took for him to drop 24, 17, and 7, 60 DK out there, almost triple doubled. It really doesn't take much from him, and you're getting a guy that can arguably be the highest scorer on the slate with limited action, right? So then you put into the fact that it's late season NBA and anything could happen, and I'm a big advocate for that. Milwaukee sucks. And you get a Christian Wood game where all of a sudden he starts going off and Giannis plays 30 minutes instead of 24. Is Giannis going to play 36? No. Like I have a hard time
even if he gets close to 30, that's going to be enough to get the points that he needs.
That's the thing. Like we saw what he did in 24 minutes. What happens if he gets 28, 29, 30? Yeah. You know, like they're still chasing that one seed, and the main thing that they want to do is avoid Miami, right? So they want one of the top 2 seeds. So it's not like they could just say, "Oh, okay, let's just coast and win this game in the 4th." Like Milwaukee's not good enough to do that. So, sneaky spot for Giannis here with nobody playing him. I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah. Okay. So low ownership rates too. Then
absolutely nobody's playing. Him. Nobody's playing this game.
Is this part of the core too? Like should we just play Giannis? Is that part of the core?
I don't know if I could get there. I have a hard time fading Joker against my Toronto Raptors. That's the only thing. No. But you're playing these large field contests. You know, not everybody goes single entry, high stakes or anything like that, right? There's a bunch of different contests where there's 10, 20, 30, 40,000 plus people on a night. No one's playing Giannis. And that's it's scary because he's a guy that you look at the slate, there's maybe a handful of guys that could drop 60 tonight. And Giannis is definitely one of them.
I love it. By the way, WinDailySports.com. We have an NFL draft special coming on for you tonight. Sia Nejad, Iggy Rodriguez will be hosting it. They're going to have plenty of guests too. Maybe. Look, I already saw in the chat. Let me see if I can bring up the comment. I already saw. Yeah, we stand Ghost. Like, come on, guys. We stand Ghost here.
Thank you. Thank
you might be on it.
Means a lot.
You might be on the chat, buddy.
You gotta tune in. You gotta tune in because
the draft special.
I don't even want to play it off like oh, you gotta tune in. You know, you don't know what time I'm going on. Like I don't even know what time I'm going on. So and that I'm not kidding. Like I literally don't know what time I'm going on. I actually have to text Sia. So you're gonna have to listen to the whole show if you want to listen to me rant about Mac Jones at the comfort of my couch. Because
and why Kyle Trask is better.
Kyle Trask is a better quarterback. I will die on that hill. He's a better quarterback than Mac Jones.
But we're going to have Brandon Steiner on, Andrew Erickson, and new guy, Tony Cotillo. My guy. I love Tony. He works with me at the Gambler here, as you can see my Gambler stuff. New to the team, and he's going to be joining you at T Cotillo 23. Mike North. Jason's going to be on. Maybe me. Maybe me.
You just roasted me for possibly not coming, so you better be there.
Oh, what do you mean? I better
be there. You better be there.
Well, I'm behind the scenes guy. All right, I'm doing everything behind the scenes. Okay, buddy.
Okay, that's fair. All right. I'll allow it.
When you see a tweet, when you see a video clip of you going viral on Twitter, it's going to be because of me. I'm going to be putting that video out. All right.
I mean, probably. Yeah. You know what? Okay, I'll give you that one. Touche. Well played.
All right. So now that we have here it looks like the core, and again, I think the part you're interchanging the most is probably Giannis and Joker.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna have? I don't want to give too much away, obviously, but who do you think you'll end up having more shares of? Probably Jokic, but
probably Jokic.
It's worth putting Giannis in a few lineups, to be honest.
Yeah, if you're playing based on the contest that I'm playing, I don't think I could risk playing Giannis tonight. It'd be nice if getting him at probably sub 10% in the contest that I play, probably sub 20% in the large field contests. But for the ones that I play, I don't know if I can risk 11K on Giannis and then possibly get a blowout where he puts up 45, right? So that's the only thing that scares me. But in these large field tournaments where you need to get different in the spot, that last stud spot, it is really something where, no one's going to play him. So I'm okay with either one of them. We saw what he could do in 25 minutes. Just personally for myself, based on the contest that I'm playing alone, I will take Jokic in the spot over Giannis.
So here's a question here from Amato with Fred VanVleet and Trent out. Is Flynn a sneaky good play? Because now we're trying to fill in spots. Obviously, we have sort of a core and even Giannis and Jokic that we're going to be interchanging. But is there a spot here for maybe Flynn? Like, where are we going for some of those plays? Obviously, because we have 3,600 remaining that salary, so we're going to have to keep it low. And I guess is Flynn one of them?
I didn't even consider him. I don't even know what his price is, so I guess we could pull that up too at the same time. It was to that point where I didn't even consider him. Like I don't even know the price by heart. So the main thing that at 4K, I just can't get behind it. The only reason why is because you have so many guards: Tyler Johnson, Mike James, Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
Like there's so many guys.
I think Detroit that Mavericks and Detroit game probably taking a few out of that one, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because with no Luka, things really open up. No Dorian Finney-Smith either. Like and Dallas is not exactly in a spot where they could just say, okay, we'll throw this game. Like they're a couple games out from playing in the play-in series all of a sudden. You know what I mean? So they do need this game. And then on the Detroit side, well, it is the second of 2 days where they set everybody out. So no Corey Joseph, no Dennis Smith Jr., no Jeremy Grant, no Mason Plumlee, no Wayne Ellington, so guys like Killian Hayes and Frank Jackson are firmly in play as well. Just the only reason why I'm favoring the Brooklyn guards a little bit more is if you look at what Vegas has these two games out, and Vegas is pretty good at what they do, it's a difference of 30 points in these game totals. So we're looking at roughly anywhere from 210 to 215. I haven't checked it in a while, but it's been hovering around that number all day in the Dallas-Detroit game, whereas the Indiana-Brooklyn game is now over 240 points. So that's what made the decision for me there. Both Tyler Johnson and Mike James popping in our proprietary projection model at WinDailySports.com, as well with Mike James being the number one value on the slate. So I'm most likely going to end up going there, but I can't fault you for going Frank Jackson or Killian Hayes to get a little different. I just don't know if I would include Malachi Flynn in that conversation. I'm probably not playing anybody from that game other than Jokic. That's about it.
Yeah, I think Frank Jackson, Killian Hayes, definitely too. That would be probably a really good place to go.
Yeah.
We do have a question from Glide here: Brunson and Cat, or Burke and Jokic, or Giannis? Obviously, I imagine it's probably the Burke, Jokic, or Giannis here.
Yeah. So the main reason there is that, like, I will say that I do prefer Jalen Brunson over Trey Burke. I get it at only 3,100. Trey Burke's a good play. The main reason why I don't mind going, I guess I could say all the way up to 4,500 to play Jalen Brunson, is because nobody's going to do it. And in a spot like this, where if this was a normal slate, everybody would be playing Jalen Brunson, and there's not that many people doing it. Or let me rephrase, there's not as many people doing it as much as they should be because of Trey Burke being there at 3.1. So I do like Jalen Brunson over Burke for sure, but Cat worries me, man. Like it's a really good matchup for him against Golden State, and he could definitely dominate down low. Just with D'Angelo Russell getting 4 straight games now of 30 plus minutes. That's what I wrote in my article today. 4 straight games, 30 plus minutes for D'Lo. Anthony Edwards is still getting anywhere between 34 and 38 minutes. Like it's really tough for me to end up paying 10.1 for Cat when, you know, if I am jamming a second stud into my lineup. A second stud in terms of pricing. Kevin Durant's obviously a stud too, so yeah, it is a 3 stud type of night. But you end up going with, you know, the second guy in the lineup over 10K. I'll phrase it that way. I want both these guys to combine for 130, 140 points, and I just don't know if Cat can be that guy for me tonight. So definitely a bit of a contrarian play. I rather find a way all the way up to Jokic, which leads me to say Burke and Jokic over Brunson and Cat, but I really do like Brunson tonight.
And real quick, cheap small forward value. This will be the last question, then we'll take it into the Discord chat, which you can check out windailysports.com/chat.
100%. There's only one option. It's Kent Bazemore. Kelly Oubre Jr. is doubtful to play tonight. I wouldn't surprise me one bit. See Golden State absolutely throw Kent Bazemore right back into the fire and start alongside Curry and Wiggins and the rest of the crew there. So Kent Bazemore at 3,900 firmly in play, and not exactly a cheap small forward, but if you have the luxury to go up a little bit, Tim Hardaway Jr. is there at 4.7 as well. So if you're debating Brunson and Burke and you're like, hey, let me go with, you know, door number 3 instead of where everyone else is going in doors number 1 and 2, Tim Hardaway Jr. is likely going to be overlooked tonight just because, again, everyone's playing Trey Burke and Jalen Brunson. So
I love it. A little bit of a quick addition, but that's okay because in an hour, the NFL Draft Special here, windailysports.com, hosted by Sina Najad, Iggy Rodriguez, and a plethora of incredible guests like Ghost, maybe myself, Andrew Erickson, Mike North, all of it. It's going to be a really good time. And stay here, windailysports.com, our Twitter account at windailysports, and even our YouTube page as well. Just search up windailysports. That's it for the NBA DFS preview show. We'll be back tomorrow for a
Fajita Friday.
Fajita Friday. Can't wait for it. windailysports.com.